What was it like being Black in dance? That is a great question.
To be Black in dance is to be like a rose in a bed of sunflowers. Different, alone, but beautiful, mesmerizing, and unforgettable.
To be a Black individual, a Black man in the dance world, I feel very fortunate for the most part.
To me, being a Black dancer is something that's very multi-layered. It's something that I have learned to carry with pride and now gladly offer and openly bring in to the space, but that wasn't always the case.
Dance is important to me because it lets me be creative.
I was lucky enough to grow up in a Black dance school, so I was surrounded by Black dancers.
When I went to dance, that was the only time I got to be with other Black people, and that was really special and important for me.
And I think every young Black dancer needs that. They need to see themselves in front of the room.
Growing up being Black in dance, it's my savior, honestly.
It's a spirit that's undefined, without any bounds, limitless. It's like my ancestors have created this path that only I walk down, and you won't understand because you don't have the same ancestors.
I've trained with some instructors and groups who have very much celebrated my identity, who have very much celebrated my culture, and who have been very supportive of my authentic self. But I've also been in opposite situations where it's very obvious that I am being used as a statistic in the room to fill up a quota.
Being Black in dance is isolating.
Being Black in dance is hard, but for some reason I wouldn't change it because it's taught me to be who I am today.
People say that community is important, but when you're really the only Black person in the space, you feel it.
And of course, I was like the only Black person there. In college, it was 7 of us out of 40.
Never been in a room dancing with other white people, and I was again now one of 5 Black students.
I'm in a theater right now. This is my dressing room. I'm in a city where I've already experienced microaggressions and racism and just a feeling of being uncomfortable. From a little girl, I experienced things like that. I was told I could never be in New York City Ballet or American Ballet Theater because I would most likely grow up to have a big butt and big boobs and be curvy and be shaped and this and that. And
Dance means to me that I can be free, loose, and I can express my feelings. Some dances don't have to be perfect as long as you have fun.
In the past, I have felt the effort of my ancestors and them telling me, Dorshell, just dance. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to be Black. I wouldn't want to be anything else.
I feel like I'm able to tell stories that only I can tell, to express emotion and certain aspects of conviction that are very unique to me and to who I am and the history from all those that came before me.
I know that being Black in dance is a superpower. Honestly, I love seeing Black people dance because we shine on stage and that's just in our bloodline. Our ancestors literally have fought for us to do all of that, so we already have it in us.
It's not an easy thing, but we take it in every single day.
at the end of the day, I can look back and I can say, I proved you wrong. And I would say any Black dancer who was a Black dancer and has a career, hasn't had a career, whatever, you've experienced things and you can look back on it and say, I still proved them wrong because I did it and I went for it.
I hope you guys see and experience Black dancers in this world and see how diverse and how excellent we are. Happy Black History Month.